Right, now we're going to look at subtracting mixed numbers with fractions. Very, very similar to adding mixed numbers with fractions. Same success criteria, except the last part, you're just going to subtract the numbers instead of add them. So, success criteria is, you need to convert the mixed number into an improper fraction. So, I've got a video on that about how to ask for help. So you ask your ma, so you multiply and then add. I'll show you how to do that, I think, but if you're not sure, go and have a quick look at that video. Very, very simple. Then after you've done that, you need to find the common multiple between the two denominators, of obviously the two bottom parts of the fraction. Then convert the fractions into the equivalent fractions with the new denominators. So whatever you do to the bottom, do to the top. And then subtract the top and keep the bottom the same. So let's have a go. So we've got 2 2/3, take away 5 6. So first thing we do is convert this mixed number into our improper fraction. So remember, we ask our ma for help. So multiply and add. So we multiply the whole number with the denominator. So 2 times 3 gives me 6. Then we add what's left over from the top of the fraction, the 2, which gives me 8. So I've got 8 over 3. So now I've turned the mixed number into my improper fraction. Take away 5 6. Now we need to find the common denominator. Okay, so this one's quite a straightforward one, in that we know that 3 times tables also has 6 in it. So this common denominator will be 6. So if we put it down here, we'll subtract. So this is already 6, so we'll just write it straight away in, so it's 5 6. Then we need to convert the 3, the thirds, into sixths. So what have we done to 3 to get the 6? We've times it by 2. So what do we need to do to the top? Yes, you're right, we need to times by 2. So that becomes 16. Now we have the same denominator, and that's a subtract. So it's very simple. Subtract top numbers, keeping the bottom numbers same. So 16, take away 5, gives me 11. And then keep the bottom number the same, is 6. So the answer is 11 over 6. Try another one. 1 4/7, take away half. So first thing, convert this into an improper fraction. Remember, if it's a mixed number, ask your ma for help. So 1 times 7 gives me 7. And then add the 4, which gives me 11. Take away 1/2 equals. Now we need the same denominator. So think the 7 times table. 7 doesn't work obviously for 2. 14 works for both. It's in the 7 times tables and the 2 times tables. So I'm going to change them both into 14ths. And then convert this. What have I done to 7 to get to 14? I've times it by 2. So I must times the top by 2 as well. What have I done to 2 to get to 14? I've times it by 7. What must I do to 1? I must times it by 7. So now, dead simple. I've got my 22, take away 7, and the 14, the denominator stays the same. So 22 take away 7 gives me 15. My denominator stays the same, which is 14. So it's 15 over 4. 1 4/7, take away half, and that's our answer. One more for you to have a go at. 1 3/4, take away 3/5. Remember, convert this into an improper fraction. Find the common denominator, convert them, and then subtract. Keep the top, bottom the same, and then take away the top. So if you want to have a go, I'm going to go through the answer in 3 seconds, so if you want to pause. So 3, 2, 1, okay. First things first, convert this into an improper fraction. Ask our ma for help. It's a mixed number, ask ma for help. 1 times 4 is 4. Add 3 is 7 over 4. Bottom number always stays the same. Take away 3/5 equals 7 over 4. So common denominator is 4, between 4 and 5. And concentrate on the 5 times tables, it's the biggest number. So 5, 10 doesn't work, 15 doesn't work, 20 works. So I'm going to put my 20 below here. And then convert these both so that they're out of 20ths, the equivalent fraction out of 20ths. So 4, to get to 20, you times by 5. So that means I need to times the top by 5 as well, which will give me 7 times 5 is 35. To get from 5 to 20, I have to times by 4. So that means I have to times the top by 4, which will give me 12. Then I do 35, take away 12, which will give me, and I'm just going to do a quick column subtraction to make sure, and always do this in the test because it takes 2 seconds and it's definitely right. So 35, take away 12 gives me 23 over 20. Both numbers are the same. There you go.